We can now tick off that we have built this customer support page with a contact form where they can fill out a name, email, and a message, as we've got here. But one thing we want to take care of is the styling of this. Currently, this page is far too wide, and we want to bring it more in line with the styles that we have on our checkout page. So our checkout page uses this sort of narrower width for the page content, and we're going to do the exact same thing for our customer support. So if we have a quick dig through and have a look at our content, we've still got this page content here. And what we're going to do for ourselves is inside of our theme, we're going to go to page.php. We're going to copy everything that we have there. We're going to create ourselves a new file called static.php. And we're going to save that. Now in the top here, we're going to say template name. So just like we did in our search page, we're going to give this a template name, and we're going to call this static page. Now on this page, what we're going to do is to say static page. We're going to add another class onto there, and we're going to do things a little bit differently. So we're going to remove this comments template, and we're just going to do things a little bit more bunched up. So just to save a bit of room, we can pretty much fit this whole thing on one page. Now where it's using this get template part, it's going off to template parts and then content, and it's looking for the page. So if we go in there, we're going to make some adjustments in here as well. So what we're going to remove is this WP link pages. So we just want the content, and this edit post link we're going to delete as well. So essentially everything inside of there we're going to remove. We can remove this thumbnail as well. So pretty much we just have the content inside of our page. That's all we really want it to do. Cool. So really sort of trimming things down, using only the pieces we need. This is the best approach to take with WordPress. So we have this new template, and WordPress is very clever in that it goes through these comments that we have at the top of the file. And if we go into our edit screen, if we go into pages and then customer support, from our template menu, we now have this static page. So if we select that, update things, and go back to our customer support page, you'll see that nothing actually really visually changes that much, apart from that we have this new class name here. So where we have this page content selector inside our CSS, we're going to say where have we had it previously? I think it was 580 pixels. Yes, we are going to say static page max width 580 pixels. So along with our WooCommerce.page content, we're going to have a static page as well. And that's going to narrow down the width of our page like that. And that's looking a lot better already. So we're going to go in and we're going to add ourselves another form. And this form is going to be for student discounts. So we're going to say student discounts, simple contact form. And for this one, we're going to have a combined name. We're going to remove the message, and we're just going to have an email field in there as well. So on the advanced options, we need to remember again that we need to add these bits in that we had before. So just going back to the customer support, just to jog my memory. We want to add the class names of form row and then WooCommerce input wrapper onto both of these. And then on the submit button, we're going to put a class of button. Cool, so we'll save that and exit. So we've got this student discounts form. We can actually preview what that looks like. So we just have a name and an email. And inside our pages, we're going to go in and where we have our student discount. Firstly, what we're going to do is we have a bit of copy that we're going to drop in the top. And when that opens up, we're going to grab this bit of copy under student discount, where it essentially says Alter Ego offers 15% discount to students. Simply fill out the contact form using your college email address, or if you're in the UK, that would be university, and we'll respond to you with the discount coupon. So that's the way it's going to work. Essentially, students get in touch with us, they ask for the coupon, we validate their email address by responding to the actual email address they provide us with, if it's an educational one, and they'll get access to the discount coupon. So we're going to add that in as our copy, and then below there we're going to add in a form. We're going to add in our student discounts form. Then we're going to remember to make this a static page and update it. So now if we go to student discount, we now have a form. So Alter Ego offers 15% discounts to students. Simply fill out the form and we can say lawrence.gossett@college.education. And there we go. So if we submit that, it'll say, thank you for contacting us. We'll be in touch shortly. And then we can check if we go to MailHog that has gone through. So if we're on the receiving end of this, we would respond to this email address with the coupon, and then that student could go ahead and get themselves a discount. So that's how we're going to work the student discount page. Perfect. So what we'll do in the next video is to take what we have and we're going to put this site online. So with that, it's going to be a fairly simple process because we're using Flywheel. So we are just going to push the button and see what happens. We're going to put this thing online. And once we do that, we'll run through some best practices on things like SEO and optimization as well.